Peace has settled over the kingdom like early morning lights. Children ran freely in the courtyards again. Traders argued loudly in the markets. Drums were beaten for celebration and not for warning. King Adekanbi ruled with a steady hand, and Crown Prince Shola had learned patience. The throne, once restless, now stood calm. Yet, destiny rarely finishes its work. Princess Aduni grew up in the palace, but she never belonged to it. While her brother trained with warriors, Aduni wandered the palace ground barefooted, asking servants about their families, their children, their troubles. She noticed when cooks hide bruises, when guards looked tired, when maids cried silently while sweeping. Her mother, Queen Zainab, watched her closely. "You feel too much," she warned gently. Adoni smiled. "Someone must, mother." Adoni learned court etiquette by day: how to sit, how to speak, and how to bow. But by evenings, she slept outside the palace wall. She learned how soil cracked during droughts, how women hide hunger behind laughter, how men carried shame in silence. She returned each night with dust on her feet and stories in her heart. The palace began to whisper again. "This girl will weaken us. She asks too many questions. She belongs to the people too much." When suitors arrived, they came dressed in power. Kings with golden bracelets, princes with armies behind them, men who saw Aduni as an alliance. Aduni listened politely, then she shocked everyone. She chose Bamidele, a healer raised by widows, a man who walked with broken bones and broken spirits, a man who bowed not out of fear but respect. He spoke lightly, he walked patiently, and he listened deeply. They met while he was tending to injured farmers. Adini knew from that moment. The elders were furious. "You will dilute the bloodline. You dishonor your father. You threatened the throne." Queen Zainab wept quietly. Crown Prince Shola argued loudly. Only King Adekanbi remained silent. That night, King Adekanbi called Aduni to his chamber. "Do you know why your grandmother was chosen?" Adekanbi asked. Aduni nodded. "She endured." Adekanbi smiled sadly, and he replied, "Then you understand this path will not be easy." "I do," Aduni replied, "but it will be honest." Adekanbi remembered how the throne once rejected pride and accepted humility. He let her marry the man of her choice. Aduni left without ceremony. No drums, no gold. She and Bamidele built healing homes from clay and wood. Aduni delivered babies. She buried the dead, sat with the grieving. People stopped calling her princess. They called her Mother of Comfort. When sickness spread across border villages, Adoni returned to the palace, not as royalty, but as a relief. She walked the streets, healing, calming, and comforting the people. The people bowed not to her birth, but to her service. King Adekanbi watched from the balcony. tears unheeding, the throne remained still. That night, the elders spoke softly. The throne does not stand alone. It leans on those who choose love over power. And for the first time in generations, the kingdom understood. Not all heirs sit on thrones. Some carry the kingdom in their hands. For more stories like this, kindly like, comment, and follow. Bye.